Good evening, everyone. I'm Jason Johansson, the homicide lieutenant with the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department. I'm here tonight. I'll be providing you a briefing on a homicide investigation that we're currently conducting at the 4300 block of South Jones. This is at an apartment complex located directly behind me in the area of Jones and Flamingo on the west side of Jones. Earlier today at approximately 4:21 p.m., officers from our Spring Valley Area Command were dispatched to a report of a shooting that occurred inside an apartment located directly behind me at the apartment complex at the 4300 block of South Jones Boulevard. During the initial call, the PR, who is our suspect, called into 911 indicating that he had shot his girlfriend during an altercation that occurred inside the residence. As our dispatch began to provide him, along with medical advice on how to treat the wounds for his wife, our officers did respond here to the location, where as they approached the apartment, they called the male out and he was taken into custody without further incident. Officers then made their way into the apartment where they did locate his girlfriend, who was a female in her 30s, on an upstairs landing, and she was suffering from multiple gunshot wounds. Officers treated her there until medical arrived here on scene a short time later and transported her to UMC. Unfortunately, after she arrived at UMC, she was pronounced deceased. Based on the details, our homicide team is here on scene. They've taken over this investigation. They'll be out here throughout the night as they continue to canvass the area for additional witnesses, video evidence, and I'll obviously interview the suspect. Right now, we have very little information as to what occurred prior. What we know is both the male and the female are boyfriend and girlfriend. The male's also in his 30s, that they were involved in an altercation in the apartment, and that during that altercation, he discharged the firearm, at which time he struck her. That's the limited details we know. We don't have any details of what led up to the dispute or anything related. We do know that they have had prior disputes in the past that Metro has arrived on. I don't know all the specific details on those. I just know that we do have other calls for service in the past that have occurred at this residence. With that said, I encourage anyone with any information related to this investigation, neighbors or anybody that may know who these people and have any prior history on them, please reach out to Metro Homicide, or you can also reach out through Crime Stoppers of Nevada. And that information we always use in our investigation and is very much appreciated. With that, I'll take any additional questions that you may have. All right. Go ahead. We don't know that. We don't have a notification of the gunshots fired. The immediate phone call we have is from when he called 911. The question was, did we have like a prior notification of gunshots, and do we know the time lapse between the time the gunshots occurred and the time that we got the call? We don't know that definitively right now. Is it possible we might get it through video surveillance or something like that? Yes, it is, but I don't know that information right now. Anyone else? All right. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for your time.